Yo, what's cracking? This is the Raiders Rawport with Mitchell BENZ, not to be confused with Mitchell Renz. I've been gone doing other things, as you well know. If you've been following the channel, we do a lot of stuff here. Tonight, this is the Raiders Rawport. And what we're going to do is real quick, I just got some tidbits I want to share about the NFL draft coming up. Everybody keeps talking about, let's trade up for Jaden Daniels. Let's spend all these picks on a quarterback who's probably not going to be durable. On a quarterback who's got some chicken legs. Like you remember Married with Children, every time Al seen Marcy Darcy come over and he would call her the little chicken because she had chicken legs. That's Jaden Daniels in my humble opinion. I believe if the Raiders move up and spend all these draft picks to get Jaden Daniels, I believe it's a mistake. And I've been saying that if you follow some of my older videos from weeks before. I've been saying at number 13, we should stay there or maybe even trade a couple of spaces back down if we can gain more picks in the second or third round. Or maybe even gain another first round pick, right? If we can trade down and gain more quality picks, I would do that. But I definitely do not want to trade up. Okay? I definitely do not want to trade up. I personally believe that the 2 or 3 best quarterbacks from this class are going to be Drake May, and they're going to be McCarthy. And I even think Spencer Rattler in the 4th round is going to be a steal. Now, those other guys are going to be good quarterbacks, but I'm talking about impact players at the quarterback position. Guys that are hungry, right? Now, what we're going to do right here is Olu Fashanu, left tackle out of Penn State. I feel like many other people feel this guy is the top offensive line prospect in the game, coming out in the draft this year. Now, this guy right here, he's just special. He's special. The way he moves, the way he blocks, his athleticism, he's so smart. This guy rarely gets beat, right? And look at him. Look how stout he is right there. Look at the pancake at the end. This guy doesn't fuck around. He's got Raider Nation, Raider all over him. He's got written all over him. Look at this guy. He just finishes. He's relentless. Once he's got you, you ain't going nowhere. Once he, boom, gets his hands on you right there. Look, look how he slides back with his feet. Look how athletic he is, how he's just staying with him. And look, he doesn't let the guy's hands get to him. Look how he swats the guy's hand. Look at his arm. Look at his hands. Wham. The guy's trying to get him, right? Wham. Look how he just swats his fucking arm out. Like, get away, boy. You little boy, what you gonna do? Little ass boy. Look at that. This guy is just dope. The way he plays the left tackle position. If I am the Raiders, what I do at 13, if he's there, I select Olu Fashanu. And I put him at right tackle, and I shore up the right side of that offensive line. We've got Colton Miller, left tackle. We got Dylan Parham, who's one of the best young offensive linemen in the game, in many people's opinion, not just my own. And we've got at center, we're Andre James. Hey, the guy's getting better, and I think he's going to be a lot better this year. And at right guard, we got Van Roten. And then you plug this guy in at right tackle, you're set. You're going to have one of the best O-lines in the league. Let Zeke run that ball. Let whoever else, Madison or whoever else we got back there, run that ball. It'll be good in pass protection for whoever's going to be passing the ball, throwing it to Adams or throwing it to Mayer or throwing it to Myers or anyone else, Tucker, anybody else we bring in there. That's just my opinion. If Fashanu is there, you take him. If he's not there, then you're probably going to want to take this cat right here. Now, right here, what we're going to see is cornerback, Alabama, Tyon Arnold. I really like this guy. He's got great anticipation. He's got great hips. He's always got his eye on the ball. He rarely gets beat. I think this dude would fit in perfectly And that Raiders secondary, I think he could start right away, and I think he could plug that hole that we got there, right? This guy's just dope. Look at how he just moves on the ball. Look how quick he just jumped. Look at how he just jumped that. Reminds me of a guy we had years ago. Reminds me of someone we drafted way back in the early, or was it late 90s? I forget, but it's Charles Woodson. Look at this guy. Look how he just covers ground. Look at that. Did you see how he just accelerated and got in front of the receiver and just picked that off? This guy is a ball hawk. This guy is someone that we need out there. Look at that. I mean, this dude is gold. This guy can play the cornerback position, and he's always where the ball is. He's always watching for the ball. He's always got his eyes on the ball. He doesn't fuck around. He's not out there looking like a fucking high schooler like some of these guys that get drafted. I mean, just, oh my God, look at that. It's tipped. He's just, wherever the ball is, the guy's there. He just does what he has to do. He plays the position the way you should. He could also, he could play the run game. This guy is, oh my God, turn around, there it is. Break up that pass, baby. That's Raider Nation written all over it. So my thing is, if Fashanu's not there at 13, you take this guy. If Arnold is there and Fashanu's not there, you take this guy. You take this guy. Simple. Fuck all the other bullshit. These guys are proven impact players. You don't need to do any more of your fucking, I don't know. We need to go, let's trade up for Jaden Daniels. I really think we need to, this is Mitchell BENZ, the Raiders Rawport. We don't sit here, well, today on the Raiders, we don't do none of this bullshit, rumors and all this. What should we do? What might we do? What could we do? No, just bottom fucking line. If Fashanu's not there at 13 and you're going to stay there, Arnold is there, you pick Arnold. If they're both gone, what I would do is trade down. If you can't get the lineman from Washington, if these two are gone and you can't get the lineman from Washington, I trade down, gather more picks, maybe trade out of the first round and get some more picks for the second and third round, or maybe trade down to the late first round, and then there, maybe there, you can go right here. If the other guys are gone, I say you trade down and maybe you pick up this guy late in the first round. Kool-Aid McKinstry. This guy is phenomenal. This guy's a great player, right? But I'd rather have Arnold if I'm going to go corner. I'd rather have Fashanu at 13 more than anything. That's just how I feel. Everybody wants to go and they want to give up all these picks, right? Raider Nation, this is the guy I want. This is the dude that will make life at the quarterback position so much more better going into the 2024 season. If I'm correct, this guy has not allowed a sack. He didn't allow a sack in 743 snaps. And I think that's like a year and a half or 2 years or something like that. This guy's a plug-and-play player. He'll be a great bookend tackle. We'll have Miller on one side. We'll have him on the right. Everybody else in the middle. All this jibber-jabber about, we need to trade up to get Jaden Daniels. I'm telling you, if the Raiders don't trade up to get Jaden Daniels, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. This is the Raiders Rawport. We get raw here and we keep it real. We ain't fucking around like these other weenies out there. Oh, well, today I think, what AP needs to do is he needs to, shut the fuck up. All you content creators, you guys don't act like legitimate Raider fans. You guys act like weenies, homie. This is real Raider Nation right here. This is Mitchell BENZ, homie. We ain't fucking around. You want to make a pick that's gonna last? This guy will play 15 seasons at least in the NFL. He will strengthen our O-line from the gate. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can't miss. If you're going to stay at 13, you take this guy. And if you're going to pick a QB later on, 4th round, I said it weeks ago, Spencer Rattler, or maybe Jordan Davis, or even maybe in the late third, if we can get a late pick in there, maybe even Joe Milton. That guy is a great prospect, and I believe he's got a lot of upside like most people do. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking Raider fan, homie. But yeah, Olu Fashanu at number 13 for the Raiders. That's what I see. If he's there, the Raiders will get him. If he isn't, go after Arnold. If them two guys ain't there and you can't get the tackle from Washington, trade down. Maybe get the corner from Alabama. Let's go. I know a lot of people, this ain't the sexy picks. They ain't the fast wide receivers. It ain't the quarterback. It ain't Penix. It ain't Nix. It ain't all these guys, right? I don't think Nix is going to be there, to be honest with you. I think the first 4 or 5 picks, if the Raiders do not trade up and make that big fucking mistake about picking Jaden Daniels, because I don't think he's going to be durable in the NFL, that's just my opinion. If they make that mistake and if they don't make that mistake and trade up, I think someone else is, right? But anyway, that's how I see it. This is the Raiders Raw Report with Mitchell BENZ. Saturday night, getting into it now Sunday morning. We don't fuck around here. We keep it real, raw and uncut. That's what we do. That's what real Raider Nation does. We're not John Gruden and the Raiders. David Carr down with New Orleans. He's going to be a star down there with Michael Thomas. Whatever. You're a weenie, homie. Today on the Raiders Raw Report. No, you're a fucking weenie too. Sanjit T, I like that guy. That guy seems to be the most knowledgeable man about football. Right? Right? Him and Carl Cockerham. I fuck with those guys when it comes to Raider content. All you other motherfuckers, get the fuck out the way and shut the fuck up. This has been the Raiders Raw Report with Mitchell BENZ, not to be confused with that weenie Mitchell Renz, where we keep it raw, we keep it real, and it's in your motherfucking face. Yo, like, share, subscribe, like we always do about this time. We out.